Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Noobsy. This is my second video for Farming Simulator 25. Last video I was just learning all the tutorials and how to get things going. Here I am finishing up this field, so it's basically continuing right where we left off before. I actually learned quite a bit while I was driving this thing around, and that's going to reflect in this video, I hope. Now that I'm finished with this, I have got to see about selling what I've got, because I've got $252,600. So I made $2,600 just selling off a little bit of I think it was wheat last time. It was only during the tutorial, so now I think I want to go ahead and sell all the stuff that I've already harvested. But what I need to do, I like the sound of it winding down like that. They did a really good job on the sounds and the visuals. I mean, the details in this game are amazing. Anyway, we got to see what, how much I can get for the stuff that I've already harvested. We're just going to look at the, here in the settings, we go down to, let me see here, down to or up to, depending on where you start. That's for cows. Those are jobs. Let me see. Here we go. Okay, as you can see, the dotted line there shows that I am in August right now. And my high point for selling canola, which I have it on, is in December. 2188 looks like is going to be the highest selling point. So I have to wait until December to sell this off to get the best price. And there's a list of all the places and how much they sell. That's at this point, though. That's not for December. So when I get there, I guess we'll see how much I can make. So let me see what I'm going to do here. Okay, so since I have to wait until the right time to sell this, I'm going to go ahead and put this in my silo. And this is canola. I think you can put multiple different kinds of stuff like wheat and canola in the same silo and then just decide which one you want to take out. Which, it's not very realistic, but that's okay with me. So let's get this put away so we can actually get our fields going and replanted and get those going before we can sell this off. Alright, let me just put the pipe out. I wish there was an automatic feature like they have when you pull up to these while they're harvesting, but they don't have that, so I'm still learning this stuff. Okay, there we go. Let's get this in here and right in there. Check that out. I like that. And over on the bottom right shows how much I have left, 30%. This thing was about full. Hopefully that's going to be quite a bit of money. A little bit of first-person view action going on here. I like the detail. Alright, this is all in there. Now I just got to put the pipe or whatever back. And it's always the same thing. Once I get used to it, you just don't even think about it anymore. You just hit the button on the controller and you're good to go. Well, my fields are planted. I did my harvesting, put my stuff away. Now I just have to wait for my new stuff to grow, which I believe it's all canola, maybe some wheat. But I think I'm going to take this over here and put it inside this barn. I don't believe that the weather damages the equipment if you leave it out, but I'll have to look that up. I don't think it does. But I'm going to put it over here inside this shed anyway, just in case I can't really afford to really do any kind of serious maintenance yet, because I'm gonna have to spend a lot of money here soon, probably on new equipment. The stuff they give you is so small and it just takes so long to do these fields, so I will put this away just in case, and then I gotta wait for my stuff to grow. I love that sound. Alright, let me go ahead and get hooked up to my little tiny wagon here. It's so small. I'm going to need something much bigger than this. But I got to get this stuff all ready to go. I believe I can go ahead and fast forward my time to the day that I can deliver, but I want to get everything ready to go so I don't waste any time. Let's set this over here by the silo, kinda. The cows are mooing. And I think right about here. Well, my OCD kicks in here, people. I gotta get this stuff organized. I can't park things crooked. It drives me crazy. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We'll put that right there. Yeah, I gotta get myself hooked up to my cultivator here. Or is it a plow? I think it's a cultivator. Still learning the terminology. Get that all ready to go. My harvesters, my harvester. I plan on getting a second harvester because I got kind of want to get these things going. My seeder here. I don't know how to use this thing. It's empty. I have to fill it apparently. I might do that later, or I might just take my tractors to the gas station to fill them up. It's not too far away from my farm here. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I guess I can do maintenance here too. I haven't figured any of this out. I never used anything like this on FS22. I always just went to the gas station and the maintenance garages. I can always have the AI just drive over there and then I can fill up and have them drive back. We'll see what happens here. Oh wow, I can turn my barn lights on and off. It's going to be really cool at night. If I ever play at night, I usually just do everything in the morning and then fast forward, but I'm going to have to look at that. Might look kind of cool. Let's check out my fields. Oh, I can close the gate. Well, running looks like it hurts. It looks so uncomfortable. I don't think the AI or the character animations are very good in this. Well, okay, it looks like I need some rolling. I'm not going to get into that just yet. I know I used to do that all the time, but rolling and fertilizing and all that stuff, I know that helps with the yield, so I can get a lot more out of it. But I cannot afford to buy stuff like that just yet, so I'm going to go ahead and just do this over and over until I get that money built up and I can really get this farm going. Okay, guys, I decided to go ahead and take a couple contracts so I can make a little extra money, so I can, you know, maybe buy some new equipment. But some free advice here: do not take a contract unless you know what the heck you're supposed to be doing. I mean, this is a mowing contract, so I'm supposed to go mow a field, but I have no idea what this stuff is. I mean, obviously they're mowers, but do they connect with each other? The one I got on is just like a front end mower, and that one over there looks like it might be used to do like a side of a field or something. But I cannot figure out what to do with these things. I don't want to cancel the contract because that'll cost me money. So I want to get this done, but this is all new to me. I have never seen anything like this before. It's blowing my mind, man. Maybe it goes into here. Where do I put it? Does it go in here? I'll just drop it. That's how you do it. Pick it back. That'll fix it right there. Drop it and pick it up. Well, let me try to get this figured out, and I'll be right back. Okay. I think I can I'll just use this. I can just hook this up to the front. This looks like this looks wider than that part down there, so I think I'll just use this one. Yeah. It looks wider. Let me see. Put it down. There we go. Yeah, this looks a little bit wider than that one. Maybe about the same, but you know what? I have this hooked up. And the field isn't that big. So let's just use this. Alright, coming up on the field here. It was quite a long drive actually, but these tractors are pretty quick. What is it, 53 mile an hour I can go, or is that kilometers? I don't think I changed it yet. Doesn't matter. We're up here. And it is this little tiny field right here. This shouldn't take long at all. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go ahead and get this thing started here. Alright, let's get this thing cut. Wait, why isn't it cutting? It's not doing anything. Come on. I got them where we're going here. And go forward. Ooh, it cut a little bit. Why isn't it cutting anything? Oh, wait, I have to go backwards? What is the point in this? Again, people, if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to run into stuff like this. I should have maybe looked up a video on this, but so this is going to be interesting. At least I get to practice backing up a lot. And okay, well, we have to enjoy the little things in life, so let's try to enjoy this as much as we can. All right, took me a couple minutes, but all you got to do is go into your contracts, hit collect, and you are done. And then it just plops you down in the middle of the field that you just worked on. So I couldn't, she couldn't even give me a ride home. I mean, come on. All right. I have no idea what to do with these cows. Their health is 0%. They have no food, no water. I'll probably end up selling all this and just maybe start it back up later. Well, I'm a little embarrassed here. I did not know that I owned this land. I have been farming these 3 spots for like a week now. Making as much money as I can off canola, and I did not even realize that I owned all of this over here. I had this whole field. Wow. Okay, well that's a good lesson. Make sure that you understand my farm there at the green. All that's highlighted in green, this is all mine. I did not know that. So I have been just working off these 3, and I had this entire field here, which is about the size of all 3 of these put together, maybe 2 of them. So yeah, there we go. I was making a lot less money than I could have been making. So here we go. Let's do this. So now I have got my other 2 tractors working these fields over here. The 3 that I knew that I had. It looks like this guy is done with this field here, so we're going to have to move him over to the other field and get started on that one. Okay, so looks like I got here just in time before these 2 tangled. Alright, so this is going to take a while because this plow is not very big. But I have got to do this entire field with this tiny plow. I was going to buy a new one, or cultivator, whatever it's called. But I don't want to spend the money, because I think I'd have to buy a new tractor, because I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure these tractors are strong enough. Let me see, which one is this? This one is the 160 horsepower. It doesn't matter. I'd still have to buy a new tractor for a seeder, a bigger seeder. You know what? I just started this a week ago. I'm going to go ahead and just get this going. And I am using the AI quite a bit here. That way I can do multiple things at once. This is going to take a very long time to do. I wish I would have known this even yesterday. I could have had this plowed and seeded. But, hey, we learn as we go, right? So I'm going to go ahead and let these guys do their thing. Actually, this is going to be a while before I can use this, so I'm going to put this away. I don't know if it causes damage to the vehicle if you leave the harvester on the front. Or is the front called the harvester, or is it the whole thing? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and set this on here, just in case. And drop. Back up, and there you go. That's pretty nice, actually. I'm getting good at that. Okay, these guys are going to be working for a while, and a long, long while. And we'll let them do their thing. Alright guys, here's a quick tip for you as far as using the GPS and the AI workers. When you come up to a field, let's go ahead and go to this field right here. Now obviously I'm not ready to harvest, but I'm just going to show you how this actually works. Now once you get on the field, if you have the AI assistant on, which you get to that by holding B on the controller or holding H on the keyboard if you're using a mouse and keyboard. It'll bring you up to this this little box here. Now you can go through and mess with all these settings. The number of headers, obviously that increases the number of headers. I usually keep everything on automatic. Work direction, it just depends on how you want your field to look. I don't really think it has anything but aesthetics for the field. It depends on how you want it to look. Work the headlands. If you don't want to work the headlands, it just goes up and down the field. I prefer to work with the headlands because that gives me some space to work around the AI if I want to come in and work things for myself. But that there is the AI settings. Once you get out of that, you just hit B or H, you just tap it and it'll start to work, which I do not want it to do that because it says that the field is not ready to work, so we don't have to worry about that. Now, to do the GPS, which is the steering assist, is what it's called in here. You do the same thing as you did with the AI assist. You hold H or the B and it brings you up here. You go over to steering assist. Now, all of these settings, again, depends on your preference, how many headlands or whatever you want to do. Work direction, again, automatic. I keep it on automatic unless I want to have it look different, whatever. Side offset, I don't mess with that either. You can mess around and see what you want to do. Show lines. Now, if you want more realistic look, you turn your show lines off, okay, and that'll turn your lines so you can't see them. Go back into it, turn show lines on, and obviously that shows you the lines. Now what you're looking for is the white lines. Those are the travel lines, and when you are lined up with them, you will hit B or H and it'll lock onto that line, and once you start driving, it'll automatically line up with it and you will go about, you know, doing the work in a perfectly straight line. Now you can either hold your throttle button, whatever it is, or you can go to cruise control. You can put on your cruise control. Now if you do have your cruise control, the deactivation manual and automatic, I keep mine on automatic. That way, if I'm doing my cruise control and you come to the end, let's see, we'll come to the end here. I don't know if it's going to do it. I'm not harvesting, so let's see if it does do it. If you have it on automatic cruise control, when you get to the end, okay, it's not going to do it. Yeah, it did. Okay, it automatically shut off my cruise control. which I was going very fast, so it overshot the field, but you get the idea. And then all you got to do is go up and down the field, lock onto the next row, just tap on B or H, and it'll lock on, and then all you have to do is throttle up, and it will do the work for you as far as keeping it in line. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. Took me a minute to figure it out because I'm not very smart, but you get the idea. Have fun with it. Well, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Real quick, this is an example of what the AI does if you start it with not the headers, as I showed you in that example there. It starts in the middle, works everything inside first, and then it does the headers last. Just a real quick example. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for stopping by and checking it out. I hope to see you on the next one. Please like and subscribe. And leave those comments, please. I need to know what you guys like and don't like. The next video, I am going to be buying new equipment, like this cultivator here. This is way too small for a field this size, so I will be buying new equipment in the next one. Hopefully, I don't make any mistakes and lose all my money, because I know this equipment in this game is quite a bit. So we'll see what happens, and I do hope to see you guys on the next one. Again, please like, subscribe, and comment.